My name is Louise, I'm 43 years old, I'm a personal trainer and part-time model.
Why did you decide that taking a collagen supplement was something you wanted to do?
Well, after listening to podcasts during my runs, I then had a couple of run injuries. The worst one I had was like a fracture to my hip joint, and I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to keep on running through my 40s plus? I'm going to have to start looking after my joints now. So that's why I started taking Kollo.
What did you notice when you started taking it?
So I first started taking Kollo for my joints for the running, but then soon afterwards, everyone kept complimenting me on my skin, and I was like, oh, must be the Kollo, because no one's really complimented me on my skin before. So I do say the skin just because of the compliments that I was getting from people. And then my nails started growing. I didn't have to wear any nail polish, and those started growing really well. I started to let my grey hair come through, and I noticed just how nice and soft that was. And since I've been doing the modelling, people said like it's in really lovely condition now as well, which is a good thing. So a few benefits.
Always nice when people say nice things. What was it people were noticing about your skin?
They just said it was like the complexion was really nice, the tone was nice and even. I don't wear an awful lot of makeup, I must admit, but I'd wear just maybe a little bit of concealer, but it felt like I didn't need to really wear anything else apart from a bit of concealer.
Now I know that you do a lot of exercise, you love your running. How much exercise do you do, and how do you think that Kollo has supported that?
I've noticed since I've started taking Kollo that I haven't had any of them running niggles that I used to have, because I've had every running kind of injury and niggle. The stress fracture on my hip bone was a serious one. I had to stop running straight away. But since taking Kollo, honestly, I haven't had any niggles. And I do run at least 3 times a week, and also do strength training and running triathlons and marathons and things like that. It's amazing.
I mean, that is amazing, isn't it? It's so good. How does Kollo work in your daily life then? When do you take it? What's your routine?
Yeah, really simply, wake up just before my first PT client. I'll take it straight out of the sachet as well. I used to mix it with water, but now I just down it, and it's just so easy. You can't really like whip the top off, down it, and then you're done for the day. I know I've taken my Kollo.
I know it's always the case, isn't it? When you then are travelling or whatever and you don't start your day with Kollo, you're like, oh no, what's
I've always got some in my bag though, or in my hand, all my different handbags, I've got sachets of Kollo everywhere. And around the house, actually, my husband's like, oh my gosh, I've got them in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in my handbags, just in case I'm rushing out on that day and I need to take it on the go. So, because it's easy, you can take it on the go.
Anyone else that come to you and asked you what your secret is? Because I mean, you look amazing. The fact is that you're in your 40s, you're super fit, your skin is absolutely glowing, and I imagine a lot of your friends are kind of going, what do you do? What is your secret? What do you tell them, and would you recommend Kollo as well?
Yes, when they comment me on my skin, I always say, well, it must be the Kollo, because I've been getting so many compliments since taking the Kollo. And I recommended it to friends, family, anyone that asks, anyone that compliments me, then I tell them. I also worked in a gym. I used to work in a gym. I now work from home, so I'm a private PT, but I used to work at Virgin Active, and I used to get an awful lot of members there actually saying, oh, your skin's really nice, or what's your secret, and things like that. And I just recommend Kollo to everyone. They used to see me taking it at the gym as well, because I used to take it again if I'm on the go and in a rush. I used to maybe have it on my desk at the gym, and that some people used to see me taking it, so like, oh, hello. And then one lady, lovely lady in her 60s called Jasu, I recommended to her at the gym, and she had ankle and foot pain for years and years, had loads of physio, did lots of exercises, nothing really shifted it. So after the last 20 years or so, she just put up with the pain. And then she started taking it, and she was amazed, and she recommends it to everyone, and she says she doesn't have that pain anymore. And she said the only thing she's done different is Kollo.
When you take it at work as well, what do people see you taking it? Are they like, what is it you've got there?
Yes, I take it to work, 'cause I'm always running around like a loony, to be honest. So I've always got sachets in my handbags and laying around, and if someone sees me take it, they're like, what's that? And it's quite bright with the red and the white colour in, and people always ask, well, what's that? And then I just tell them, and then I always recommend Kollo to everyone. And I just tell them that the benefits that I've had from them, and they should try it. And I've normally got a few like extra spares, so sometimes I do give out some, because I've got a few spare ones at home. So now and then I give some out. My
final question really to you is, if anyone is watching you be interviewed right now and they're like, okay, she's talking all about this collagen supplement, why is it I should take it? What would you say to them?
First and foremost, if you're a runner, I would take it. For the joints, that's the first reason that I started taking Kollo. And then from then, the added benefits that I didn't realise at the time. My skin's nice and glowing, my hair is nice and soft. I've never had soft hair before. My nails don't stop growing, they're really nice and strong now. So quite a few benefits really, I'd say go for it, try it.